The cafeteria on Station Helix 9 smelled like oil and warm bread. It was the hour between shifts. The room was loud but calm. Humans ate fast. Aliens ate slow. Everyone watched everyone else. I sat at the long table near the window. The stars drifted past like pale dust. My tray held a simple meal: protein loaf, green mash, hot drink that tasted like regret. Across from me sat Lyra. She was not human. She looked close enough. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 face, smooth skin with a faint copper shine, eyes like polished amber. We had been sharing meals for 3 weeks. No one had noticed at first. Then they noticed everything. Station Helix 9 was a mixed post: trade, refuel, repair. It was not friendly. It was careful. Careful places were never friendly. Humans had a reputation here. Too loud, too bold, too willing to poke things that should not be poked. Aliens had reputations too. Most were wrong. Some were not. Lyra was from a quiet species. At least that was what the files said. Scholars, biochemists, engineers of living systems. They were respected. They were watched. I was a maintenance chemist. I fixed air. I fixed water. I fixed leaks in things that should never leak. It was good work. It kept me alive. Lyra worked in Zenith. She studied what fed what. She studied what could kill what. She studied how small mistakes ended civilizations. We met because the cafeteria had only 1 empty seat. We met because she asked if it was taken. We met because I said no. That was how humans always met. Things that changed them at first. We talked about food. Safe topic. Station food was bad for everyone. That made it equal. Then we talked about work. Carefully, nothing classified. Nothing dangerous. Then we talked about home. My home was a wet rock with too much sky. Her home was a warm world with deep caves and slow suns. She spoke of stone like it was family. I spoke of storms like they were pets. The chemistry was perfect. That was what humans said when things felt right. I felt it. She felt it too. I knew because she leaned closer each day. I knew because her eyes stayed on my face. I knew because the noise of the room faded when she spoke. The station noticed before I did. Whispers moved through the cafeteria. Eyes tracked us. Trays paused mid-air. Some aliens shifted away. Some humans stared harder. Interspecies bonds were allowed. They were never encouraged. On the 21st day, she did not bring a tray. She brought only a cup of hot water. Her hands were shaking. I asked if she was sick. She shook her head. I asked if she was in trouble. She nodded. I asked if I could help. She looked around the room. That was when she whispered, "Leave if you are afraid of my baby dragons." Her voice was steady. Her eyes were not. The table went quiet. That happens when fear arrives before sound. I did not move. I asked her to explain. She took a breath. She placed her cup down. "My people do not birth children easily," she said. "We grow them. We shape them. They are not born small and weak." I nodded. That was known. "We call them dragons," she said. "Not for fire, for hunger. For growth." The word carried weight. The station security stiffened. A trader dropped his fork. "They are intelligent," she said, "but not yet gentle." I asked where they were. She touched her chest. Then her abdomen. They are inside, she said. They share my systems. They learn from me. I saw the truth then, the copper shine of her skin, the warmth she carried, the way the air around her tasted sharp. You are incubating them, I said. Yes, she said. How many? I asked. 3, she said. Someone shouted. Someone cursed. Someone ran. Station alarms did not sound. They never did until it was too late. Security moved closer. Weapons stayed low. That was worse. Lyra looked at me. She did not blink. They will hatch soon, she said. They will be small. They will be hungry. They will need to feed. Feed on what a guard asked. Energy, she said. Chemical, thermal, biological. The guard swallowed. They are not weapons, she said. They are children. The guard said children can kill. I stood up. That was a mistake in careful places. Humans standing up always was. I told them to back off. I told them she was not a threat. They laughed, not kindly. I asked Lyra why she told me. Why now? Because you are human, she said. Because humans stay when others leave. That hurt. Because it was true. Her species had rules. Strict ones. Incubators were isolated, guarded, hidden. She broke them. Why? I asked. Because one of them is dying, she said. Because I need help. The room leaned in. Fear fought curiosity. Curiosity was winning. One dragon was failing, she said. Its chemistry was wrong. It was adapting too fast. It was burning her from inside. Station law said that was her problem. Station law said isolation. Station law said termination if risk exceeded thresholds. I looked at the guard. I asked for time. He asked why he should give it. Because if you kill her, I said, you kill 3 intelligent lives. And you still have a biological incident, he considered. I saw the math. I asked for a lab. I asked for supplies. I asked for trust. He gave me 1 hour. That was also worse. We moved fast. Humans always did. In the lab, the air hummed. The lights were bright. Lyra lay on the table. I scanned her. I scanned them. 3 energy blooms inside her. 1 unstable. 1 burning too hot. It was beautiful. It was terrifying. The failing dragon was metabolizing everything. No regulation. No restraint. It was too human. I laughed once. That was a bad sign. Lyra asked what was funny. I told her humans had the same problem. We burned too hot. We adapted too fast. We broke things by surviving. Her eyes widened. Can you help? She asked. I said, maybe. I adjusted the feed. I introduced inhibitors. I balanced flows. The dragon fought me. It learned in seconds. It pushed back. I pushed harder. I used human tricks, redundancy, brute force, improvisation. I flooded the system with options. The dragon slowed. It chose. It stabilized. Lyra screamed once. Then she laughed. Then she cried. The readings settled. The guards burst in. Weapons raised. I told them it was done. They did not believe me. The first dragon hatched then. Not fully. A shimmer of light. A shape of heat. It chirped. The sound was small. Almost cute. The room froze. The second followed. Then the third. 3 small lights hovered. They circled Lyra. They circled me. They tasted the air. They learned. One brushed my hand. It was warm. It did not burn. The guard lowered his weapon. Station law had no answer for this. The dragons bonded. To Lyra, to me. Humans were good at that. The council arrived. They argued. They threatened. I spoke. I did not shout. I told them humans had faced this before. New life, new danger, new responsibility. I told them killing fear did not make safety. It made enemies. The dragons listened. They learned language faster than expected. They liked my voice. The council delayed judgment. That was a victory. Lyra stayed in the lab. So did I. Days passed. The dragons grew. Slowly now, safely they fed on excess heat, on waste energy, on things the station wanted gone. They made the air cleaner. The systems ran better. Station Helix 9 changed. People came to see them, carefully, in awe. Fear softened. Lyra smiled again. She slept. I stayed. The chemistry was still perfect. Better even. When the council ruled, they allowed the dragons to live. They classified them as partners. Humans pushed for it. Aliens agreed. That was new. Lyra asked why humans helped, why we always stayed. I told her we were afraid too. We just learned to walk toward it. She took my hand. The dragons curled around us, warm, safe. The cafeteria never forgot that day. Neither did I, because when she whispered her warning, I did not leave, and the universe learned something about humans again. When faced with fire, we do not always run. Sometimes we help it learn to burn just right. Asterisk.